Hey there Cubers, my name is Plus2 and welcome back to an episode of Minecraft on the Project Hydra server. This is episode 7, and today we gotta find a way down into the regular part of the nether. Which I can't turn, oh god. Yeah, I have no idea how to do that. I expect we'll have to borrow like a hole that someone's made in bedrock before us, and just use it to link up our portals in some way. I don't know what the best way to do this is gonna be. Actually, you know what, the most sensible thing to do might be to just use a hole that someone else has and not try to link up a portal or anything. Let's first stop at the shopping district and see if we have made any sales since the last episode. Ooh. A few. Ooh, a big one. Very nice. Yeah, and I still need to restock these, but not bad. 28 more diamonds, pretty decent. Ooh, here's one. All right, so we are looking for a fortress. Oh, someone already has a place spawner there. Oh, is this another fortress? Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, here we go. Okay, excellent. So we have found ourselves a blaze spawner here. Now we just got to go ahead and build a blaze farm. So yeah, I suppose I should talk real quick about kind of my plans here. So, oh, hello. So I talked in the last episode about using the blaze rod plus popped chorus fruit recipe to make end rods, which is still my plan, but I need a blaze farm for that. And in the last episode I talked briefly about making a chorus fruit farm, which I don't think I'm gonna do because it seems like pretty much any variation on a chorus fruit farm is just a way to make it easier to harvest chorus fruit, I guess. Like, it just brings the chorus fruit closer to you, which, I mean, you can just go to the end, spend 20 minutes and get a shulker box or even a little bit more full of chorus fruit, and you get 4 end rods per chorus fruit that you get. So 20 minutes to get 1 shulker box of chorus fruit would give you 4 shulker boxes of end rods. And that's a lot of end rods. So I don't think it's really going to be that big of a deal. If I get further on in the season and it's becoming an issue, then I might go back and make a chorus fruit farm at that point. But I really don't see it, I really don't foresee it becoming much of an issue. So I think we're just going to do the blaze farm so we can have an easy enough way to get blazes, and then that should be pretty good there. So let's go ahead. I gotta look up some farm designs. I haven't really built one of these in a very long time, so let's go ahead and look up a design we can do right here, and we will claim this area right here. Oh, for goodness sakes, personal space, man. Okay, so I'm working on collecting all the resources. I got most of what I need here. I think I'm actually gonna end up building pretty much an exact replica of that other blaze farm that we saw, but that's fine. And I'm worried because I keep forgetting that this farm here has no overflow protection on it. Oops. So if this fills up, if this storage fills up, it's gonna back up this whole thing, and there's just gonna be sugarcane floating everywhere, which is gonna be terrible. Oh my goodness. Hello? Unnecessary amount of sugarcane. So I definitely need to build some type of overflow system here. I don't know what that's going to look like, or where I'm going to put it, or still where I even want my sugarcane storage to be. I still think I want to put it up there, but this area, this area scares me right now. Yeah, the farm is working really, really good though, obviously. Just got to be really careful with it. Oh no. Oh no, I did the thing. I stood there and oh, I forgot already about this stupid farm over here. It doesn't have, is it dark? I can't see if it's light. Okay. I did, oh, it's gonna be bad. I was just standing there forever. So long. Oh no. Thank God. I got distracted watching TikTok. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. But anyway, we have all of the materials that we should need here. So we can now go back to the blaze spawner that we found and get this spawner built. Or farm built. Whatever. Okay. So it's technically done. But I have what we like to call an idiot brain. And I did everything wrong. Pretty much everything wrong. So I left that torch there. I don't think that's actually blocking any spawns because it sure as heck hasn't stopped. None of the torches I put down stopped any of the blazes spawning, so I think it has to have a higher light level than what a torch puts. Oh goodness. I think it has to have a higher light level than what the torch puts out to block the blaze spawns. I'm not sure, and I'm not going to look it up. But I do want to put blocks on top of the spawner. Don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. But I like to put blocks on top of the spawner to block any spawns or any blazes from getting stuck up there. I just don't know how I'm going to do that. Because it's one of those things where it's like if I fall in there, I'm going to die and I'm going to lose all of my stuff. Oh, it worked. Oh my goodness, it worked. I really can't believe I was able to do that. Okay. Let's back down and see how it's working. Okay, so we are back down here. Obviously hideous and loud, but effective. So this is just as I've been building the thing, I've gotten 3 stacks. So let's go ahead and clear these guys out. It's almost a whole nother stack. Wow, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that was just actually not even that long of AFKing to build up that amount in there. So that is a super good, easy, simple, effective blaze farm. So yeah, I really am pleased with that. Okay, I'm going to apologize right off the bat if you can hear my dishwasher running in the background. I am a father to a young child, and they just went to sleep, so I record when I can. What can I say? We're going to get through it, though. So I'm thinking, though. No, please, God. What I need to do. So I'm in my base, obviously, and I'm terrified to be here. I'm actually terrified to be here, guys, because I still have not made the item overflow system for that sugarcane farm. If that overflows, I'm gonna have a bunch of items just laying on the ground in there, and it's not gonna be good. So I gotta do. That's the next project. I need item overflow production on that system. I have no plan for how to do this. Probably not the best way to go about it, but that's just how I'm living my life right now. There we go. Now I am going to need more hoppers though, which is fine. We can deal with that later on. But what I'm thinking, yeah, is there's a whole bunch of room under here, which hopefully nothing has spawned in. Good. No. Excellent. And I can just go ahead and kind of feed these things around here. So I need stuff I don't have. I just have to feed these 2 top rows into here. Like that, and that should only back up once all of these are all full. Everything else should be getting pulled downwards. I believe that's correct. Cool. Okay. Oh, I feel so much better about that. I really am extremely relieved to have that problem cleared up, so it's not going to crash the server if I just forget to log out in my base or something. So, okay, that's done. Let's move on. So it's been a few days since that last clip here, and I just gotta say, we're doing pretty good on the diamond front. I just checked the shop again, and we made a few more sales. We'll have to restock that pretty soon, though. We are running low on shulker boxes, which do seem to be our major seller. We still have 2 elytra left, so we might have to get some more of those eventually, but we'll see. we'll see how that turns out. I think though what we are going to work on next is another new building in the city here. So we have our dome, we have our concrete converter, and we have our sugarcane farm, which I did also test that as well. And that overflow protection is working perfectly, so no worries about that there. Yeah, so we're going to build this next building, and there's a reason I didn't go into this episode planning on building this building initially. That's because I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to use it for, but I figured we just build it anyway. I mean, I know what the design is going to look like in the end. I'm just maybe not 100% sure. I think I know. I think I want it to be a villager area in some regards. I don't know if it's going to be a breeder or a trading hall, a combination of both. I don't know yet. But I think it's going to have something to do with villagers. So I'm going to build it. I'm not going to fill out the interior. I'm not going to do anything with villagers today. But we're just going to get the building built. And we'll see if we change it later on. I don't know. But again, thanks to our wonderful concrete converter, which I don't know which direction it is. It's that way. We do have all of the concrete and wonderful stuff that we need in order to complete this build. So let's go ahead and get started with that. And just before we hop into the actual build here, it's going to go right next to our concrete converter here, and it's going to be a little bit taller. This is actually be the tallest building I think that's going to be around the outside at all. And yeah, it almost runs into the side of the wall that builds up to the second floor. So it's a pretty big one. Not too complex of a build though I am very, very pleased with it. I actually designed this building a bit more early on than maybe obvious. This was actually the third building that I designed. I did go from the dome to the concrete converter to this building to another building that goes to the left of this one that I haven't built yet, and then to the sugarcane farm. So this one was designed a little bit more early on, so you'll actually notice some design changes a little bit. My later designs seem to be emphasizing or accentuating more the end rod with carpet on top of it aspect that I used in the concrete converter, and less so in these earlier ones. So this one actually doesn't have, I don't think, any end rods in it at all, actually, now that I've built my my farm so that I can make pretty much an endless amount of end rods. The next build I choose to do doesn't use any, but oh well, it is what it is, and we'll go ahead and jump into this build. and there we have our completed build. You can see it's a good bit taller than the concrete converter there, and actually it gives you a good idea of just how tall I missed. Gives you a good idea of just how tall this is, or how close to the top it is here, because that's the top of that creeper farm right there is just a little bit below where the actual floor, or the top of the second floor of the city is going to be. So this gives you a pretty good idea. It's quite close. It's within a few blocks of the top, and as the top the second floor kind of arches outwards, it arches very close to this section here, just a few blocks away from this right here. So this building is pretty much as big as it could possibly be without intersecting from the wall here. But yeah, super happy with that. That build went quite well. Let's actually sneak inside here. It's another building with no door. Probably won't ever have a reason to add a door, but I really do like the way that this came together with the blue glass for the force fields in the different tiers going upwards in the structure itself. Quite a big structure itself from the inside. Now there are a few spots, I believe right around here, and then yeah, right up there where that black ring is at right there, where there are supposed to be different floors, very similar to these right here. And I obviously I haven't added those at this point in time because, like I said, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use this for, and I don't want to put the floors in and then have to term out if I'm going to use it for something other than what I'm planning on using it for currently. So we will just leave that like it is right now, and we'll just finish it up, I guess is be the best way to say it. We'll just finish it up once we're ready to put whatever we're going to put in here. But yeah, super happy with the way that this all came together. And with the completion of that build, sadly that does bring us to the end of another episode here. We have gotten quite a bit of work done in this episode, and I'm very pleased with that. Obviously there is still a ton of work to do on this base here. We've got a lot more land that we've got to dig out still here. We didn't really make any progress with that in this episode here. Maybe next episode we'll do a little bit of a digging spree and get some more land removed here. I don't know quite yet what we're going to do for that one, but anyway, as I said, we have gotten a lot of work done here, and I'm very pleased with the work that we did get completed here. I hope you guys are really digging the way that this is coming together. I think there's one thing that I really need to focus on with this city, and that's part of the reason I decided to build this particular building here, is progress. Progress has got to be pretty consistent here. There are a lot of buildings to get through, like a lot of buildings. I should go through and count all the buildings that we got to get through. Even just here on the first floor, I probably have another, how would I have to guess, we have another 7 or 8 buildings to go just on this first floor here, and then we have the entire second floor to build, and then all the buildings that go on that, and then the massive pillar in the middle of it, or spire in the middle of it, whatever you want to call it. There's lots to do, and the most important thing is I don't want to run out of time to finish this base, because if I can get this finished the way that I have it planned out in my head, it's going to be, in my opinion, one of the coolest things that's ever been built in Minecraft. But I got to stay focused on it, and I have to stay diligent with the progress here. So that's why I decided to build this building, even though I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it. I have the building here, and I can use it at a later time once I have a better understanding of what's needed and where it's needed. But I can still keep going with the progress and keep up with these builds here, because there's so much work to do. There's so much work to do. But anyway, guys, sorry for the short rant there. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this episode here. I have had a ton of fun with it. And as always, I really do appreciate you guys watching this. If you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and click like and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Oh, goodness. Hi, me. Hello. Hi. Whew.